Welcome to this gentle awakening meditation, focusing on opening ourselves to life's natural rhythm. Let's settle into this sacred pause together. Find yourself a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down. Allow your body to release into this moment of rest. Take a breath that reaches all the way down to your belly, and as you exhale, let go of wherever you've been and whatever you've been doing. Our intention today is simple yet profound. We're creating space to remember that rushing through life is not required of us. There's tremendous wisdom in moving at our own pace, in honoring the present moment as it unfolds naturally. This is your safe harbor, a place where you can rest from the constant pull of doing and achieving. Here, you are already enough, exactly as you are. Nothing needs to be fixed or improved upon in this moment. For the next 15 minutes, we'll explore the beautiful practice of slowing down, of opening our hearts to the richness that exists right here, right now. Allow yourself to be curious about what emerges when we stop trying to get somewhere else. Let your breath become your anchor, gentle and steady, reminding you that this moment is your true home. Begin by noticing the quality of your breath without trying to change it. Simply observe how it moves through your body naturally, effortlessly. Your breath knows exactly what to do without your management or control. Now, gently bring to mind our guiding phrase, I open myself up to a slower pace and enjoy living in the moment. Let these words settle into your awareness like seeds finding fertile ground. What would it feel like to truly open to a slower pace, not just in your body, but in your mind, in your expectations of yourself and others? Notice if there's any resistance that arises, any voice that says, you don't have time for this. That's perfectly natural. Simply acknowledge it with kindness. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your breathing. This is your body's wisdom, teaching you about natural rhythm. Your heart beats without hurrying. Your lungs expand and contract in their own perfect timing. Let this physical awareness invite you deeper into presence. Your body is always here, always now. It doesn't know how to live anywhere but in this moment. As you rest your attention on these sensations, you're returning home to yourself. What if you could trust your own natural rhythm the way you trust your heartbeat? What if slowing down wasn't lazy or unproductive, but actually the most intelligent way to move through life? Now imagine your life as a vast, beautiful landscape. From where you're sitting right now, in this moment of stillness, you can see the whole terrain, the mountains of challenges you've climbed, the valleys of rest you've experienced, the winding rivers of change that have brought you here. When we're rushing, we miss this view. We become so focused on the next step that we forget to appreciate where we are. But right now, you have this magnificent perspective. You can see that everything in your life has unfolded in its own time, in its own way. Repeat silently to yourself, I open myself up to a slower pace and enjoy living in the moment. Feel how these words create space around your usual sense of urgency. There's so much room here, so much permission to be exactly where you are. Notice what's present in this slower space. Perhaps you become aware of sounds you hadn't noticed before. The subtle symphony of life happening around you. Maybe you feel the weight of your body more fully, or notice a softness in your face that wasn't there before. This is what we miss when we're rushing. These small, tender moments that make up the actual fabric of our lives. The feeling of air on your skin, the way light falls across the room, the simple miracle of being alive and aware. What wants your attention right now? Not the things on your to-do list, but what's actually here. Your body might want to stretch or shift. Your mind might want to rest in the spaciousness you've created. Your heart might want to appreciate how courageously you're learning to slow down. Think of someone you love dearly. How do you feel when you're with them and you're truly present, not checking your phone or thinking about what's next? There's a quality of attention that feels like love itself. That same loving attention is available to you right now in relationship to your own life. When we open to a slower pace, we're not just changing our speed, we're changing our relationship to time itself. Instead of time being something that controls us, something we're always racing against, it becomes a friend, a container for presence and appreciation. Rest in this knowing. You have enough time. You are enough. Right now, this moment is enough. There's nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do to be worthy of love and belonging. As we prepare to complete our time together, take a moment to set an intention for carrying this slower pace into your day. Not as another item on your to-do list, but as a way of being that honors both your humanity and your wisdom. Perhaps it's remembering to breathe fully before moving from one activity to the next. Maybe it's allowing yourself those few extra moments to really taste your food or feel your feet on the ground. Or it could be giving yourself permission to not fill every silence with activity. Your life is not a race to be won, but a poem to be lived. Each moment has its own beauty, its own teaching, its own gift. When you move at your natural pace, you can receive these gifts. Return now to the awareness of your body in this space. Your breath moving naturally, your heart beating its steady rhythm. Notice how different you feel from when we began. This is the gift of presence, the reward of slowing down. You can return to this place of spaciousness anytime you need it. It's not somewhere far away. It's as close as your next conscious breath, your next moment of choosing to be here rather than rushing toward there. The world will continue to move at its often frantic pace, but you now know that you have a choice. You can open yourself to a different way of being, one that honors both your deep wisdom and your tender humanity. I wish you moments of beautiful slowness, friend. Stay mindful, friends.